Why is the degree of an algebra polynomial important? Have you ever wondered why the degree of a polynomial matters? Understanding the degree can unlock a lot of useful information about how polynomials behave. Let's break it down in simple terms. First off, the degree of a polynomial tells us the highest power of the variable in that polynomial. This is important because it helps us understand the overall shape of the graph. For instance, a polynomial with degree 1, known as linear, will graph as a straight line. On the other hand, a polynomial with degree 2, called quadratic, will graph as a parabola. As the degree increases, the graph can become more complex, showing curves and bends. Knowing the degree helps us predict what the graph will look like. Next, the degree also indicates how many solutions or roots a polynomial equation can have. According to algebra rules, a polynomial of degree n can have up to n solutions. For example, a quadratic equation can have up to 2 solutions, while a cubic polynomial can have up to 3. This is helpful when we are solving equations because it sets clear expectations for how many answers we should be looking for. Another key aspect is that the degree guides us in simplifying and factoring polynomials. When we combine like terms, we group terms that have the same degree. This makes it easier to work with polynomials. When we factor, the degree tells us how many factors we can expect and helps us decide which methods to use, such as synthetic division or factoring by grouping. The degree also affects the end behavior of the polynomial's graph. This means how the graph behaves as the variable becomes very large or very small. Polynomials with even degrees tend to behave the same way at both ends of the graph, while those with odd degrees show opposite behaviors at each end. This is crucial for understanding how the graph will look in extreme cases. Lastly, understanding the degree of a polynomial is not just important in math class. In real-world applications like engineering, economics, and data science, polynomials are used to model trends and optimize outcomes. Knowing the degree helps determine how complex or accurate these models can be. In essence, the degree of a polynomial is a fundamental concept that helps us grasp how polynomials behave, how to solve polynomial equations, how to graph them, and how to apply them in practical situations. Mastering this concept lays a strong foundation for further study in algebra and related fields.